Good morning, Eastside students and staff. If you could please rise and face the flag, we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance together today. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please take a moment of silence. Good morning, Eastside. I'm Dr. Scott.
And I'm Mrs. Worley.
Welcome to the E2 News. This is the news for the week of Monday, January 7th to Friday, January 11th.
Welcome back. We hope you had a wonderful break and are ready to make second semester one of your very best ever here at Eastside.
Every day this week, we will show one of our procedure videos on the televisions before success begins.
We hope this reminds everyone how to be proud, positive, and productive here at school. You might even ask your teachers if you could practice procedures as a reminder too. And I would definitely recommend that.
I would too.
Yeah.
Here's this week's lunch menu.
Monday, sausage or cheese pizza, choice orange chicken and rice or hamburger.
Tuesday, walking tacos, choice turkey ranch wrap or PB&J.
Wednesday, chicken and noodles, choice Salisbury steak or hamburger.
Thursday, mini ravioli, choice corn dog or PB&J.
Friday, chicken rings, choice shrimp poppers or hamburger.
The Explorer Bookstore will be open this Wednesday during lunch. And remember, each book costs just $1.50.
We'd like to give a quick shout out to Mrs. Tarvin's fifth grade students who have come up with our words of the week for second semester. They've also made the slides you see on the computer monitors for the words of the week. Thank you, fifth graders. That's awesome.
And now it's time for the
Word of the week.
This week's word is flaky.
Flaky means easy to break apart or in little pieces.
So which of these could be described as flaky? Big round rocks?
No, most rocks would not be considered flaky.
How about dried leaves? Could they be described as flaky?
Yes. Ding, ding, ding. Dried leaves crumble pretty easily, so they could be described as flaky.
What about cereal? Could cereal be flaky?
What do you think? And remember to try to use the word of the week while speaking and writing.
And now let's listen to a clip from our very own E2 News Club about perfect attendance.
Hello, my name is Jovan Taylor.
And my name is Aiden Bentley.
Today we're going to be talking about perfect attendance.
It's important to have perfect attendance because you need to be at school to learn.
If everybody is there and on time, your class gets to put up a letter to spell perfect attendance.
When your class spells perfect attendance, your class will get a popcorn party.
Once your class spells perfect attendance, your class will start over with spelling the word perfect attendance.
The two classes who spell perfect attendance the most times during the year will earn a pool party with pizza.
Be sure to come to school on time every day.
Don't be late.
Friday is an E2 Spirit Wear Day, so be sure to wear your favorite E2 shirt to celebrate your school spirit.
And now it's time for the
Shout out of the week. Ms. Bennett would like to give a shout out to second graders Miracle Robinson and Jamaji Larry for receiving character referrals for their fantastic choices. Way to go, boys. Keep up the good work.
Miss Bennett would also like to give a shout out to second grader Carson Spoyer for helping a friend problem solve, being kind to others, and following directions. That's awesome, Carson. You make us proud.
Mrs. Miller would like to give a shout out to second graders Kendall Stevens, and David Coons for their great choices before winter break. Great job, boys. That's awesome.
Mrs. Ivy would like to give a shout out to second grader Sanaje Nunn for receiving a character referral for her great attitude. Great work, Sanaje. Keep it up.
And now let's go to Mrs. Womack for the fish cash drawing for books.
Good morning, Eastside Explorers. Once again, it's time for our fish cash drawing for books. Remember, if your name gets called, come on down to the office and get a certificate that you can use for a free book on Wednesday at the Explorer Bookstore. Let's get some first graders out first. I think I'll do them in order this week just because it's the first one of the year. Okay, for first grade, from Miss Badgley's class, Bradley. Oh, from Mrs. Matthews' class, somebody won a book, but they didn't put their name on it. Here's another one from Mrs. Matthews' class, no name. Oh, goodness. Here's one from Mrs. Matthews' class. Bree from Mrs. Matthews' class. Good job putting your name on your fish cache. And from Mrs. Matthews' class again, Maya. And our last winner from first grade is from Miss Badgley's class, and it's Everly. Everly, come on down and get a certificate. From second grade, Mrs. Ivy's class, Cristiano. Mrs. Miller's class, Manuel. From Miss Bennett's class, Austin. And our last second grader for this week is from Mrs. Miller's class, and it's Montserrat. Come on down, Montserrat. Get a certificate for a free book. Third grade, you're way over here. From Mrs. Dowd's class, Tristan. Mrs. Dowd's class again. Looks like Adeline. From third grade again, Mrs. Carley's class, Ethan. And our last third grader for this week. Well, goodness, guys. There it is. Last third grader for this week is from Mrs. McGinnis's class. It's Vanessa. Come on down, Vanessa, and get a certificate. From fourth grade, Mrs. Sanders' class, Ariana S. Mrs. Reisinger's class, Allie. From fourth grade again, Mrs. Sanders' class, Cash. And then from Mrs. Biggis's class, Amaya. Amaya, come on down and get her certificate. From fifth grade, Mrs. Tarvin's class, Cooper King. Mrs. Fulton's class, Malachi. Mrs. Fulton's class again, Leasia. And our last fifth grader for this week is from Mrs. Scott's class, and it's Olivia. Come on down, Olivia, and get her certificate. Once again, Eastside Explorers, thanks for being proud, positive, and productive.
Be sure to stay tuned for our hallway procedure video. Have a great week.
Today we are going to be learning about being proud, positive, and productive in the hallway. Being proud is to always follow hallway procedures of hands behind, eyes forward, and voices off. Allowing adults and other students to pass through the class line is showing you are a positive and respectful explorer. Walking hands behind and on the right shows that you are very productive, allowing each class to get where they need to be in a timely manner.